We got these allegations now. Some suggest they are bombshells. Quid pro quo in the Hillary Clinton email investigation. FBI files show an unnamed bureau official said that a State Department staffer offered the FBI a deal to strip the classified marking from an email on Clinton's server, and apparently they tried it repeatedly. The State Department just this morning denies any collusion on this deal.
We looked into this, the FBI looked into this, and it's just not true. There was no quid pro quo even suggested or any kind of bargain laid on the table. What did happen, and what did happen though, is Pat Kennedy did talk to the FBI, as he did on other email traffic that we were getting ready to release through FOIA, to discuss and try to better understand why they wanted something classified.
All right, so no collusion. That's John Kirby from earlier. John Bolton, now former U.S. ambassador to the UN. So the FBI says there was no, in the end, this for that. No one got anything. But it is clear that the request was made. And it may have been done, according to our reporting this morning, on numerous occasions. Now, what are we to understand about how serious the nature of this allegation is?
Well, I think it's extraordinarily serious, and the fact that the trade wasn't made doesn't detract from that. Attempted bribery is just as much a crime as actual bribery. Let's say two things on this. Remember Rod Blagojevich, the governor of Illinois, who, given the vacancy in an Illinois Senate seat when Barack Obama was elected president, said, "I've got something golden here I'm going to trade." And for that, Blagojevich went to jail. What Patrick Kennedy was trading here was slots for the FBI and American embassies overseas. It may not sound like much, but in the bureaucracy, that was golden too. So in a way, Patrick Kennedy is the Rod Blagojevich of Hillary Clinton's State Department. Number two, he was an undersecretary of state. I was once myself. There are only 6 of them in the State Department. He's not some munchkin. And I think he's really the circuit breaker between the State Department bureaucracy and Hillary Clinton. Under Kennedy are diplomatic security, information technology, overseas buildings, human resources, administration. This is where it all comes together. And I think he was communicating with Hillary Clinton or with her staff. I think they knew what was going on, and if they didn't, they were asleep at the switch.
The judge was on this program exactly at this hour yesterday. You're an attorney. He says the mere suggestion of this is a crime in itself. Could you win that case in court?
This is attempted bribery. Yeah, absolutely. It is inconceivable to me that a State Department official could do this. You can't change the classification of information, whether it's a document or some other tangible form, for any reason other than a change in the circumstances that gave rise to the classification in the first place. Patrick Kennedy was doing a political task for Hillary Clinton, trading on government information and government resources, the slots in the overseas embassies. So this was bribery with your taxpayer assets at stake. It's just he should be removed from office. Certainly, if I had tried to do it, I would have been removed.
Yeah, I get it. If she wins in 21 days, what is the hangover from these allegations? Or perhaps
I think it's
if she's president.
Yeah, look, I think it means that all of the questions about her conduct at the State Department continue. Remember, another aspect of Patrick Kennedy, he was deeply involved in Benghazi. He is the person who appointed the Accountability Review Board that exonerated Hillary Clinton of any wrongdoing in connection with Benghazi, any incompetence, without even ever bothering to interview her. And the emails in question that he was trying to trade on were Benghazi-related emails. I mean, this cries out for the State Department not going into a defensive crouch, but opening this up, because the conduct is unacceptable.
I'm out of time. Thank you, sir. Mr. Ambassador John Bolton, thank you for your time today.